and welcome back to the Let's Hear It podcast. Today I'm joined with Abby.
Hello.
And we're just going to ask a few questions and get to know you as an artist.
Lovely.
So I'm just going to start off with, what's the aim of like the year and like your project?
So I am looking to drop an EP in summertime 2024.
Yeah.
In that EP it will consist of what will be singles from future albums.
Okay.
So I'll have that like as a collective, and I want each song to be a different genre, so I can sort of branch off and try everything.
Definitely. That
and
sounds
see how
really
it
good.
goes. Yeah.
I mean, after working with you for like the past like 2 weeks, I can definitely tell that you're a person who can adapt very well to different types of music genres.
Yeah.
And obviously hearing some of your stuff, like some of the stuff you haven't posted, you need to post it.
I know.
Like,
I know.
honestly,
I'm posting another one today.
You did.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do it later.
Good. Saying this early though, all the links are going to be in the description, and go check it out like right now. Like,
Yes,
do it
right now.
Just
Go
do
and
it.
see. Go and
You
see.
can pause this video. Just go watch it now. Go do it. But what has inspired you to pursue music?
I've just always been very musical. I was brought up around a lot of like classical orchestral music.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of my family is French, and they are very not reliant, but they're very music orientated.
Yeah.
But it's all sort of very old school, like other classical sort of thing, or it's
Yeah.
like old school rock and roll. Like my
Yeah.
grandparents, my French grandparents, my granddad loves Queen. And so
I love Queen as
Queen,
well.
and when
Yeah.
Bohemian Rhapsody came out,
Oh
I
my
went straight
God.
down to the cinema.
Good.
I got my ass in there.
I did as well.
And
It's
literally, it was
alright.
so good.
It's alright. You can swear in here. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, literally, I just always have. I used to sing when I was little. I picked up learning how to play guitar by myself in my room. Same with piano. Same with everything, really. I just picked it
Yeah.
up because I don't know. It comes easy to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Not to shag my own ass,
I,
but
I do agree with that though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, teaching yourself through like playing music to learn an instrument, that's definitely like, I'm trying to teach myself guitar at the moment, and that's the easiest. Like trying to follow all this like videos of like learn this and then learn that. Like when you learn songs, you can create songs.
Yeah.
Because you're teaching yourself chords.
yes, definitely. I agree.
So obviously we're talking about like styles and stuff, and you said that you have like in a sense a wide range of styles.
Yeah.
Is there one in particular that you'd usually like stick to?
It varies. It has really varied. It used to be like I would listen to old school Elton John, Queen, you know, like things like that.
Yeah.
I do have consistent like fallback to the classical stuff because that's where it all started. Do you know what I mean? Things like Pierre et le Loup, Peter and the Wolf.
Yeah.
So like the musical telling a story, the music. But at the moment, very, very heavily influenced by Yebba.
Yes.
Oh my God, I just love her.
You
She's
showed
just
me
brilliant.
that song. What was that song
Where
called?
Do You Go?
Yeah.
It is brilliant. I can't explain, and it gives me the same sort of vibe as I told you this, the same sort of vibe as The Great Gig in the Sky
Yes.
from Pink Floyd. And I want to be able to create that music where it's not just a sound, it's a sensation.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's why I think we should definitely collab on something like that.
100%.
We both think in that sense
Yeah.
of we want to get that feeling across. And definitely, I think we can definitely capture that because there's so many different ways you can go, and getting that sensual feeling, like the sensory as well.
Yes.
That will
that's
help
exactly
you so much.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's being able to literally feel the music flowing through your, like, under your skin, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and getting all goosebumps and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to create, and I think that's why I find it so hard to create music.
Yeah.
Although I can,
Yeah.
it's very difficult for me to stick to one idea because my attention's not very good. I'm very quick to just chuck it away and try something else.
But
do you know
honestly,
what I mean?
I completely understand that, and that's why I would suggest like having like a main project and then obviously mini projects, you know, because that will help you bounce your brain back and forth so you can keep that attention span, because trust me, last year I had that.
Trying to focus on one project, that
it just so difficult.
Seems like it's not coming together. It's just so easy to just chuck it in.
Exactly, because when we get like a FMP, a final major project, it's so difficult to just keep wanting to do it. Because once you're assigned something, because we get like little projects beforehand, like trying to stay on that route is so difficult.
It really is,
because you have all these creative things in your head and sometimes you can't get them on paper or
definitely
on Logic, for example. And it is really difficult, but obviously you've been experiencing, you know, your, I guess in a sense, like your MIDI awakening.
Yes.
You know, like every Friday we've been doing like little sessions with our tutor and doing Logic sessions. And how do you feel? Do you feel more confident using Logic now?
I do. This is a thing. I'm very used to the bare minimum. BandLab. Bare minimum. I can put on a bit of reverb, I can record layers, and I know how to put together a harmony. That's about as good as it gets. But when I'm sitting in Logic and I didn't realise how much there is to find on Logic. It is crazy, and it makes so much sense as to why it's so expensive now. But I love it. But I want to be a Logic genius. I want to know how to use it to dirty and find exactly what I'm looking for. So I've still got a long way to go, but I love it. Love it. Wouldn't do anything else.
Honestly, like learning Logic is difficult because obviously there is so much there, and it's like setting up inputs and outputs. I hate it. You know, like I'm glad I know enough about Logic to use Logic, but I hate setting up inputs and outputs because they're so difficult and they can be so tedious sometimes. But once you learn how to do it, it gives you that sense of independence, and you know, you don't feel as like reliant on other people, you know, and definitely you becoming an artist as yourself, like I can definitely see how you are just progressing so much already from these 2 weeks.
Thanks, Queen.
And you know, like that vision you had with last week's track where you wanted to make it kind of like a rave kind of song, you turned it into that, you know, like you already had like a base for it, you know, like a little template.
But you know what, that was originally that bass line. I wanted to make an easygoing blues song, and it was that, oh my god, shut up. it was that bass line, and I was literally, I don't have a bass. I was sitting at home with my acoustic guitar with only 5 strings. Do you know what I mean? And just playing that same thing, and I don't know why it stuck in my head, but that one just easy, simple blues scale bass line, and I turned it into a drum and bass. Do you know what I mean?
Like, and that's the thing, you can just turn anything into anything you want.
I love that. I love that I can do that.
And the thing is, everyone is able to do that, and the thing is, no one can believe they can do it until they can actually like have a chance to prove themselves. And this is why I've created this podcast, and I wanted to go through with these interviews and stuff, because it's not only beneficial for us, it's also beneficial for people who want to pursue music, you know, like kids in secondary school who just don't really know where to go or where they'll end up. This is where you will end up. You know, it isn't like the course is a year long, like you have a chance to do all 3 years, you know, and you learn different things.
And that's what I did. I was like, you know what? And the thing is as well, not to talk about it too much, but I started college when I was 19. So I've been paying for it this whole time, and I do not even regret a single penny of it. Good. Because I love it here. Do you know what I mean? And everyone's nice, and most part people are supportive. And because we're all just creative minds in one place, so much content can come out of that, and I want to be a part of that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I definitely agree with what you're saying. And you know, this is the thing with this place, you are going to be learning all different types of things, you know, you have that opportunity, and our tutors are very open to helping us with anything we need. You know, if you want to learn more about the marketing scheme, or you want to learn more about licensing, they can help you. You know, and you shouldn't have to feel worried about that. And I don't think any of us feel worried, because we have that support beam, which is our college. Honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to do this like without the encouragement of our tutors.
Yeah.
Like, literally at my interview with them for this year, they were like, you can do this, you can go through with it. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I got the same reaction.
It was just like, really? And the thing is, like, now that you're pursuing it, you're just like, that belief you needed is true, you know, like the belief in your head, it is a reality.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't feel scared to take that jump. And obviously this is a jump, because obviously, you know, it can be very nerve-wracking to come on like an interview or anything. Like, I completely get that. And, you know, like, over time you'll realise that it's actually really beneficial, because then that way you can feel like you're talking to the listeners who are listening to your music.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, it's really important to know that. And also, another thing we'd like to know is, where are your socials for your music?
So, my socials, it's all pretty much the same. Instagram, TikTok, it's just Abby Morale.
Yeah.
And literally, the thing is, I haven't posted very much yet for fear of criticism. I'm so scared of being hated. But, do you know what I mean? I'm coming to terms with the fact that it's inevitable. And even though there may be people that absolutely hate what I do and just hate me.
There will be people who will love you.
Yes, yeah. And I want to find a community of people who have the same mindset as we do. Do you know what I mean? And I want to find that, not just like in college, but the country, the world.
Exactly.
Worldwide. I want everyone to understand this feeling.
Yeah. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, wherever there is a hate comment, there is someone who supports you behind there, telling that person to shut their mouth.
Yeah.
Whether that's going to be me or someone else, like, you will find that. You will find that community.
Yeah.
And they will honestly make you feel that you can still go through with this.
Yeah.
But just, all I'd say is, don't be afraid. And I know a lot of people who will listen to this will be saying to you, don't be afraid. You know, you are here to be heard.
Yeah.
And, you know, you will have a support beam here. You will always have a support beam here.
Yeah.
But do you think you'll be performing at the gig in December?
Yeah, so given everything goes well and I want at least 3 or 4 songs finished, ready, sorted, polished, everything like that. And hopefully, I think by then it should be sorted.
That's really good. I mean, are you going to be using live instruments, or are you going to be using like a backing track, do you think?
The thing is, I am doing this all by myself, so I will have to use a backing track for the most part. I would like to do some stuff with live instruments, obviously, because, do you know what I mean? I want to show what I can do, what I'm capable of.
Of course. And,
you know, but obviously I can't do a whole pop band by myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I haven't got a million fucking arms. But, yeah, so a lot of it probably will be backtracks, but all of that will be me.
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah,
so,
it will be you.
Yeah,
all
I will do it. All me.
Good. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I think you guys should be looking forward to it too.
Come and see it, come and see it, come and see it.
Exactly, come see it. But that is all we have time for today. Don't forget to listen in for the next interview. All the links will be in the description below as per usual, but we will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Bye.